Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. Today we begin our journey to rotating random. Everyone's gone, no, please, no more random, please. I hate Lady Gilda. So we're probably gonna go like this, and then like this, and then all the exiles. So it'll be a 20-day rotation, which is decent. Someone suggested that I then throw in like 5 random randoms at the end of each set. So we go all of these, 5 random randoms, all of these with exiles, 5 random randoms, and that'll give us a 1-month cycle. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I think I'll just leave it like this for now. Let's begin. Default banished today. I think that I will have a little more trouble because we are going to have to play some of the shitty characters, but it does remove variance. Right now I only have to play Echo every 20 runs instead of every, it could be 3 in a row, which is nice at least. And I don't like Fel. I will say I'm not a huge fan of Fel. So we'll see what we get up to today. I really don't want to play the perma-scaling line. I think it's kind of... I don't think it's very good. I know it's like people don't really like it either. It's kind of boring, but I don't even think it's good. We'll see. Anyway, let's begin. Pyre Hunter and Savagery today. Oh yeah, one more thing. I think I'm going to maybe mix in some guide videos talking about the clans after this. So like I'll probably do... depending on how I feel, right? I'm gonna do this video, and then I might do a video about the Banished, and tomorrow we do Pyreborn, then a video about Pyreborn, and so on. And it's probably just gonna be a video of me talking about general game plan ideas, and then also going over all the cards. Well, shift triggers an additional time, I guess. Oh wow, I didn't actually get it. Cool. I still think shift triggers an additional time is good. I'll play Savior though. There are a lot of good shift characters in this clan that we can play off of this. Would I have picked Odie's Totem with this knowledge? Maybe, but probably not. I think Pyreborn really or not Pyreborn, Banished really wants you to play for their deployment because their equipment is good. We should be fine here. We can play top floor, and then we want to just hit Savior twice, I believe, and nothing else really matters. If I take some damage from these miscreants, it's whatever, but Astrologer's a pretty good starting unit. So we should be fine with this. Mostly we're just going to give ourselves a little Valor. And we can also Moon Ritual. Am I in a position where I feel like I need to play Phase Blessing? I think yes, actually. I think I should just give myself a bunch of armor. Now, one thing of note is that I am actually going to be able to kill the 65, right? 45, it's really close, maybe not. 12 times 2. I need to play double Just Cause on Fel. Or no, I need to play this Spear Steward. And then she'll hit him once, and then if we can cycle the moon at all, which we automatically cycle the moon next turn, so it should be fine. Now, Phase Blessing, a little bit of anti-synergy with Valor to begin with. Yeah, I have to take a curse here, and that's fine. I don't really mind. Yeah, we have just enough. So I should... What should I do here? I guess I should hit Savior and then hit Phase Blessing and go up to 40. And that's fine. It feels like this should be good, but I respect this boss. I think he's very frightening sometimes. He's gonna come up at full power also. But we are Phase Blessing-ing quite a bit of damage. Or quite a bit of armor, I should say. I'm gonna be careful and we're just gonna play the Just Causes and be like super safe here. Because I don't like this guy. I think he does a lot of damage and he's very frightening sometimes. So let's be safe. Yeah. I don't know if I needed to be safe, but it's good to be safe. Could also have challenged him here. I think it's part of playing the Pyre of Entropy that you just kind of take damage. You just let like 3 damage happen to you here. It has higher HP. It's kind of built in. I'll take Selfless Sacrifice. Divinity is also okay. You can take Moon Pixie. It's fine. It's like Moon Pixie is just really good, right? We can use Fel as our frontliner, and we can play Moon Pixie for a Luna Coven plan. It's going to be a shame if the Karmic Sensor doesn't give us anything in this run, but you don't have to like sink your run over it. Lunar Priestess, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. And then we can play Dualism, Moon Pixie. I don't have any spells other than Phase Blessing, but Astrologer scales okay. Not in the Savagery, but we'll see. We could always get like a Mage Blade or something. Do I need to give my astrologer plus 20 so that I don't die to the spikes guy? Something that I've been thinking about a little more lately. Does he need a plus 20? I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe. What do you think? Should I give astrologer a plus 20? 10 HP means he's gonna get hit. If I play bottom floor, he'll get 3 swings in. I'm gonna be careful. We'll give him a plus 20. And we want to play a lower floor here. I'm gonna give Lunar Priestess damage. We want to play a lower floor here so that we have room to play Lunar Priestess and have her live. Hey, it's the spikes guy. Does this trial fuck me up? No, this trial's actually fine. I just tanked some damage for it. It's fine. We have 60 HP, so we should use it in the early game to get power. And so we'll play Fel plus Astrologer bottom floor. We want Lunar Priestess on middle floor. Part of the reason we want to play bottom floor, because we want to have Moon Pixie on the bottom floor here. No doubt. And it gets kind of weird. My early damage output is leaving a little bit to be desired. I'm gonna do something like this, I think. And then he'll die naturally as he walks up. He'll take 40, and then we put a plus 14 on Lunar Priestess, but it's definitely not ideal. It's tough to not have any pings. It's very tough. I might just greed the collector here. I think it's kind of valid. You gotta use what this Pyre is good at, and this Pyre is good at tanking low damage hits. I do worry a little bit about my damage into the boss here, because my Fel's not looking too hot. But once I get the Pixie out, and then I play a Phase Busting, I think everything should look a lot nicer. You're dead, you're dead. So it's alright. Selfless Sacrifice. It's 1 shield. I think that just causing is a little better. And yeah, Phase Busting will cover me here. And maybe I could have skipped the plus 20 because I could Phase Busting Astrologer, but I think I need to Phase Busting Fel twice to win this fight. Yeah. Maybe not. I guess it was super close, right? You could say Phase Blessing will get you there, but I think it's a lot better to be safe here. I think that it's not super worth it to greed on Astrologer, even though it's fine to get into like later on. I think it's better to be safe than dead here. We can always pivot to a different unit if we need to, and I ate 17 for the trial, which is okay. I think Divinity's fine. I don't really want to play Upbeat Warbler. I think I'll play Silver Strike because we have all this. Conduit. We may as well do something with it. Now, I think that Banished really loves going to this arms shop because they have a lot of good equipments. I think that this run probably can't go to the arms shop though right now because we're super weak. So I'll have to delay up until here, which is fine. Because I kind of want to see an actual unit to play. I would like to not have to be stuck on Astrologer, but if I am, Multi-Strike will help. Yeah, Selene Acolyte is the way. Sorry, this is another sweep run. Sorry, I am just gonna run it up with Selene Acolyte. It's definitely the right thing to do. And I don't have to give her any sort of like defensives because I have Fel Savior for the late game. I think really the Spikes enemy is the only one that's super scary. And we're past that now. So let's just roll, see if I get a quick... Oh well. A Dualism isn't terrible here because you could play Dualism, or we could play Dualism Selene Acolyte, right? It doesn't affect any of these, but if we get the equipment, if we get Everlasting Light, which you're likely to do, then you just get double value out of it. But I'd rather get the Mage Blade equipment anyway, so I suppose not. And now this deck is going to want me to make some removals. Oh man, really? Damn. No money. Well, friendly units get Conduit 1 on Slay is pretty good in this run, and I think I will take it. And so we're probably going to play, and this is going to be space energy, right? A little bit of value out of Pyre of Entropy that we don't have to worry about card draw at all. And yeah, if I had looked at the future, no, I would have always picked double shift here because if you get double shift with Valor or with permascaling Fel, I think you just kind of win the run. So I would have always played this way, even though it didn't quite work out. Okay, so we're gonna play Fel, Selene Acolyte, and then we're gonna play Astrologer, Lunar Priestess. Giving him +1, he also lets him pivot into this tank role, which is really nice. I think is quite helpful. Now, maybe I should go energy first. I kind of need it. I think it might help me a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go Divinity into Savior here to be safe. And then we cannot play Moon Ritual, which is fine. I must skip it though. I can't let it not be full moon here. Okay, lives at 1, it's no big deal. Without the quick, I do think this is a little scary, but then you get the Moon Pixie out and then it stops being scary, basically. It looks scary until it isn't anymore, because Moon Pixie comes out and then you're doing 72 times 2 sweep, which is plenty for this stage of the game. Now, this Vengeful Shard, I should have played no Valor there because I should start trying to save my HP. But basically, this Vengeful Shard is... it's fake because you're going to end up taking 5 from Pyre Hunter next turn if you play this. I am probably still going to take 5 from Pyre Hunter on the middle floor because I think he wipes me there unless I throw like a Phase Blessing at it, which I probably should. Selfless Sacrifice, pretty valid as well. I'll go Phase Blessing, we'll go Triple Moon Ritual. Phase Blessing. And if I just cause, you'll have enough to tank both hits, which is fine. I want to save my Pyre HP because we're getting a little low and I don't like being at 41. I don't want to be 41 HP if I can avoid it. We go for Sweep. We go for, I guess, Savior, Phase Blessing. Savior is putting up more armor than I expected. I actually never thought that this would put up so much armor. Can I Moon Ritual this? Oh, let me do the math. I'm trying to not reset as much. I think I can Moon Ritual this at the same. But yeah, I can do a little math. I don't care a ton, but I care a little bit about not resetting. It matters very slightly to me. And yeah, Moon Pixie early game. Sweep on the Lunar Priestess, or the Selene Acolyte, sorry. Lunar Priestess to guarantee us full moon every turn. Everything is all set up. It's a beautiful Lunar Coven run. A very nice one. And this is why you don't care about putting +20 on the Astrologer, because you might just pivot off of him. May as well be safe. Bloodsoaked Arena is really good here. I think Cycle Staff is fake. We have Moon Cycle, and it's kind of cool, but I feel like this is just a drop in the bucket, right? I think Bloodsoaked Arena is crazy good. Shadeguard, if you make him small, is nice, but he's kind of weird. Because like he's weird with Selene Acolyte, right? Because she wants it to be full moon, he wants it to be new moon. I don't think you need to do this. I think I should play probably none of these because we're using all of our deployment energy right now. And we will want to keep it open for like equipment and such. Now, let me look ahead, actually. This is an easy answer to this. Because you want to take space for the duplicating Moon Pixies. You want to take energy so that you can play our Vengeful Shards. Space doesn't even matter until here, so I may as well just take space here, and then we'll only get one more Moon Pixie. Which is a shame. Well, we'll get 2, right? Because I'll probably take this one. Although, no, I'm going to go to this arms shop anyway. So yeah, I should take energy. And then we'll just end up with 2 Moon Pixies on this one. It's a bit of a shame how the duplicates line up. Is there actually only just 2 duplicates on this run in total? That's kind of wild. I think it is a range of 2 to 4 on the duplicate generation. And yeah, I guess there's only 2 on this one, which sucks. I think it's a little bit of a shame. What do you think? Magic power? You could pull like one of the dancers here, which would be cool. Not Battle Dancer, but one of the other 2. Like the rare dancers for the shift. That'd be nice. I don't know if it'd be good, it'd be nice. I also like the Pyre HP, but we could get Mage Blade +1, which kind of just wins us the game. I'm gonna go Magic Shop. What do you got? Avenger, Sword Maiden. Double shifts into 0 shift triggers. Tough. Tough. It's not so bad though, like it'll be alright. Sword Maiden is probably too expensive, right? There's no reason to pay 1 for this unit to draw me a card when I could just draw a card with deployable. So I'll skip. Magic Shop is good to take Holy Stone. Holy Stone Divinity is really nice. Good card to play when we're winning fights automatically. Like when we're already far enough ahead, I should say, not automatically. And then we'll go Savior 2, and then we'll go Savior 3, and then Savior 3 will be our armor plan for everyone. And so, I just want to remove a card or 2. I'm gonna go for removals. I've been going back and forth on when you should do these removals. I think now is fine, just to get a little further ahead. But you can kind of do whatever you want. It's not a huge deal. This invasion trial is very scary, and I think it's okay here because we can play bottom 4. And I think we will play bottom 4. We can't play bottom 4. I am way overstepping. But it's also really tough to play into these curse enemies, but not so bad since I have energy myself. I should not overstep, because I'm actually kind of weak until I draw the pixie. My damage output is not that good. Now, good news is we're going to draw a lot of cards and we can remove a bunch. So we'll draw the pixie pretty frequently within 2 turns, especially if we duplicate it. Which I might have to think about, but I think I need to go to the arm shop. Anyway, where am I? Where am I playing? I think I'm going to play bottom 4. Final answer. And we'll actually play in for Astrologer and Lunar Priestess to clean up. Does that mean I could take the trial? Maybe. I'm not sure. Probably not, though, just to be safe. Bozo's Arena, nice. Challenge? 48. I think we're just gonna go, like, just cause armor up challenge here. And that should guarantee this guy's death. And I'll take my 2 damage for it. Because it's 15 Valor on this button press now, which is quite good. And then we just draw Moon Pixie and everything's fine. If I had Quick, it would be a lot better. I need to not sap myself for 1,000,000. But I do need to sap myself a little for Phase Blessing? No, I guess not. Is this the sap boss? I think we'll just take it easy. I don't need to sap myself too much. It's pretty heavy impact because we're multi-strike. Ooh, interesting turn. Obviously we're gonna play a Moon Ritual, right? Now, what do you want to play here? Do you want to play out the Calcified Ember or the Divinity? How much am I worried I lose this fight? I'm not very worried I lose this fight, which I think means it's better to play out the Calcified Ember. Now, I am considering it enough that I feel like a Phase Blessing is not a bad call here, at least. And we'll just tank a 1. I took Pyre HP in the last ring to be a little more healthy. And this is basically Slay plus 2 attack with the Clepsydranium, which is nice. Oh, sorry, I didn't look at where I was. My mistake. So I should probably Moon Ritual just to scale up the guy. This guy, Astrologer. And Selfless Sacrifice is meaningless. It's only 6 HP here, so we don't even need to bother. I'll just give you Valor. I thought that was Relentless. Whoops. My fault. I miscounted. Me with a Divinity? I think that one matters. We want to put it on Fel. We should be more than fine here into this boss. I just respect him a lot because he's one of the bosses that's extremely hard to accurately estimate if you're winning or not. I've had a lot of runs where I thought I was winning into this guy that I just was like, oh, I lose Relentless. So I respect him. Even if it's 160 times 2, I still respect him. Yeah, so the biggest problem of this run is just the first round right now, which we'll want to try to put some spells into. Demonize kind of helps it a lot, actually. Yeah, I like Demonize here. It's expensive, though, for sure. Mooncaller, Glittering Draft, Moonrise. I don't need to phase to New Moon. I think Full Moon. I don't think we need any of these. I think it's all kind of whatever. We want Steel Shop. I believe I still have an open slot on Selena Acolyte. I do. Artifact's cool, but it's definitely good to go see an equipment as well, because one Mage Blade really is quite nice. Multi-Strike, Dualism, Everlasting Light. I wonder if Everlasting Light ever makes this a Dualism play. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna take it for Fell. Let's go check the alcove. Garfield. I was told, by the way, fun little information piece. I was told that this, like, event designed by Richard Garfield. I always thought anyway that this was just like some sort of arrogance thing, right? Like part of his contract. You gotta put in event designed by Richard Garfield. But apparently, what I've been told is that on Magic the Gathering cards, which Richard Garfield, if you don't know, is the creator of Magic the Gathering, one of them. I don't know exactly who he is. Something to do with being a bit important figure in making Magic the Gathering. Anyway, when guests design that, they put designed by person on the bottom of the card, so it's an homage to that. Cool. I thought Richard Garfield was just an egomaniac. Cool to find out that, I mean, maybe he still is, I don't know anything about him, but it's cool to find out that it's not that. Now, normally, this put 3 units into the Jack in the Box would be crazy, because we would just go 2 moon pixies, 3 moon pixies. The problem is that because I can only get 1 moon pixie, there's a chance I go 3 turns dry, which is worse than average. Large mystery box straight up doesn't work with Pyre of Entropy because we will just get stuck at 10 cards and then this will do nothing. So I think we'll just play like, I think we'll just do this and we'll get rid of 2 Shield Stewards and we'll throw in Astrologer, and that's fine. It makes your deployment 3 energy cheaper, which is good. But yeah, normally if I had the ability to duplicate 2 Moon Pixies before this, or even 1 Moon Pixie before this, that would have been GG. But there was no duplicate in my path, so unfortunately it was not to be. I will probably just play multi-strike here. I think that you would often pick Quick. No, I need to look for Quick. Sorry, this is Savagery Seraph. I need to look for Quick. If I don't look for Quick, I'm gonna die to Sweep. Okay, I need to roll for Quick. As much as I want to play multi-strike, I need Quick. So I could throw multi-strike at the Priestess if I was richer. I am not. I'm gonna roll. Okay, no Quick. It's a little tough. You could play. No, you can't play Large Stone. So I'll have to look around. We'll have to keep looking because I can't play this run without Quick, which means I probably have to go to another steel shop, which kind of sucks. Because there was a world where we get to go duplicate arms, but no, it'll be. I guess I could go arms, because I'm definitely going to this arms. So it's arms, steel arms, actually, for sure. I want to go to 2 arms shops in this run. Okay. And either I get a quick dagger or I get a quick enchant, or not quick enchant, but a quick upgrade. I need one of them, though, for savagery. Even with Savior, I don't think I have enough survivability. This is a fight that I should play on middle or even top floor. I played last fight on the bottom floor. This is my biggest thing right now. I need to be better about paying attention to where I need to play. I need to play middle floor here because last fight I played bottom floor because of curses. This fight I'm going to play middle floor because I need the extra time. And hopefully I don't low roll draw. Hopefully I get something, but this is definitely not an easy fight. Yeah, I might just take a billion damage here. We should definitely challenge this dude. And then I can Divinity. If I Divinity, my Selene Acolyte is just kind of like out, though. She won't be able to kill these guys, which is a real problem. So maybe... Well, Sapwood Wear Off should be 6 times 2. Okay, no, she can do it. I should play Divinity here. Sap will wear off. It matters. I think I'm going to tank maybe a little bit of damage here, but it'll be close. I might catch this guy. I don't care about the 1 attack guy. He doesn't matter at all. That guy's meaningless to me. Okay, and then we find our Moon Pixie, and then we play our Sweep. It's all good. And this is actually what Demonize was for. If you remember, I picked up Demonize. This is why I took it. It's because you can play it here to then catch a heavy that was otherwise escaping you, which is super nice. I just want to think about this in its entirety. Alright, I want to see if there's a reason not to do this. I think there's no reason. You should just do this. And then we'll take 1. And this is what Demonize is for. And with Blood-Soaked Arena and Everlasting Light, Fel should be able to tank everything forever. Because she's just going to get enough armor. And then we can save her, and she's going to be like a killer, basically, forever. So the setup of this run is really hard, and once we're set up, this run is excellent. We are extremely well off once we get through our setup. But setting up is very difficult. You could demonize one of these units down. I don't think it's all that good. I guess it is like damage for Selene Acolyte. And of note here is that we're not super strong into Relentless right now. You gotta watch out for that because we're a little weak in Relentless, I would say even. Gotta be aware. Just because we're not gonna have a super high armor amount and this boss is reanimate. So I should actually have demonized a guy down. That was a little bit my bad. But we'll go Divinity. I'll tank a little damage here. I'll just tank these, it's fine. If that's all the damage I take, is pretty good. Let's see, is it alright? It is alright, okay. Why is this alright? Because it feels like 14 reanimate. He dies in 4 rounds? That seems crazy to me. You're gonna do 91, 91. 214, 214, 19. You're gonna hit me once. And then, what is this? Let's calculate how much damage we're doing per round after the first round. Because let me round these up and down actually for simplicity. Let's say we're doing 100 times 2 and 200 times 2, because that's going to be a lot easier to do the math with. So 100 times 2, you're going to be one-shotting this guy, and then it's 100, 200, 300, and then I'll just round this off. So 400, 100, 300, 500, round this off. 600, 800, 900, so basically... I guess I could just watch the fight too. Let me hit this and all. But let me watch this. I'm gonna watch this at a little slower speed. Huh. Yeah, he really just dies. How about it? That's kind of wild. I felt like that was closer. Lead Songbird is cool. It's like another fairy almost, but it's only good after we start scaling, and by then who cares? If Shield of Wing worked off of armor, I guess it would be OP. It would be really good here. And Heroic Dive, we are probably going to play bottom floor into Seraph. Descend and Advance, deal damage equal to 2x this unit's health and armor. It's not terrible for Fel. I think it's okay. Cosmic Bolt. Here's the thing, right? This looks good until you realize that this only does anything once you've drawn your pixie, and by the time you've drawn your pixie, the fight should pretty much be handled. Maybe not. But it slows me to drawing my pixie, so I don't know. I don't love it. And so we're going arms, steel arms here for sure. I must. Moonlight Glaive, very nice. Before you snap by that, check if it's free. It's not free, but there's Planetarium, which might actually be a better Blood-Soaked Arena, because Planetarium gives us Conduit right away. Comboed with Mageblade is probably the right choice. And then we're going to grab Moonlight Glaive. We're going to make Moonlight Glaive deployable first. And then we'll do Planetarium at the end, I think is better. And then there's nothing else you could show me here. I would not even play Inferno Room, so I'm not going to bother re-rolling. I have everything. Actually, no, I should roll for quick. I should roll for quick. You're right. Okay, it wasn't here. There is exactly one thing I would take here, though. It's quick, because I need to have the option to take quick from the dagger if there's no quick in the shop. Because without quick, I mean, there's something we can do. There is a line. It's not going to be very pretty. I'm going to remove 2 cards. And that should put us alright. And we're going to do the Just Causes here. What we can do if we don't have quick is we can play middle floor. And we can just try to draw 2 Phase Blessing to keep my unit alive. Might actually still be better to be bottom floor. I mean, she's going to die almost always if I don't get quick. It's okay. If we don't see quick, we'll start negotiating. How's that? Selene Acolyte, Moonlit Glaive. Oh, I can play everything in deployment. I thought I couldn't play everything in deployment. I can actually play all my deployables. That's really nice. Pixie. We can just play Blood-Soaked Arena for the short term, which is good too. Very nice. You don't get a kill, which is why it looks so bad. I should probably give you a kill so that you get a little Valor. Here's a little savior. Sorry, box. Kind of bad to let that thing die, but there's nothing you can do about it in this fight. It'll get better in the next fight. I'm sure. You should just armor up. Shouldn't play this. Okay, it's a little precarious, but because we're fighting Kale and we sweep, it's okay. Planetarium is plus 15. I think the Valor might be better. Makes the Phase Blessing bigger. Probably is best this way. Although, I might just play Divinity for the heal, because we're probably winning anyway, so you may as well get stronger. Now, I can get screwed out of sweep on a turn, but as long as it doesn't happen, like, immediately, it should be okay. Because beyond this exact turn, I think I should always be fine. Because now, my Fel, I think, does enough to kill these guys. Yeah, maybe she was doing enough last turn, even. This is plus 1 HP. You may as well take it. And now, if anything goes by me, it just dies before the Pyre, or dies before it reaches the Pyre, because we win the fight. I will demonize the boss. I think that I saw someone in Dusk's Discord server talking about how they like to watch content where they people play 100% optimally all the way through. I've been thinking about that a little bit. Like, even in a run that's 100% won, they still play whatever is the optimal line, like, just out of habit, right? And they talk through what the optimized line is. So I've been thinking about that a little bit. Like, what is the optimized line in some of these scenarios? And I think there it is better just to put demonize in the boss, right? And just get like one step closer to winning. You start to think about what does it even mean for optimization, though, you know? It gets kind of hard. In my opinion, it gets kind of hard anyway. Heavenfall is okay. I think it's good to take things like this now, because if we are without sweep, we want to have some answers to clearing. And then we are taking space. And we can just hide the Lunar Priestess on the floor with us here. Okay, this has to be Steel Shop. It must be Steel Shop. And then I look for Quick, and if there's no Quick, we start to bargain. Oh, I mean, plus 20 Titanite, the Jack-in-the-Box still dies. It's just a free bait. That's all it's gonna do here. This plus 20 being here is really scary, because it means that I don't get to see plus 20 in the next roll if I miss, which is a little bit tough. But I think I'm going to let it go. Plus 20 Lunar Priestess and pray. Oh, phew. No, because if we miss Quick there, I think plus 20 doesn't make a huge difference. We could also play Large Stone if we miss it. So it's like, it's not a huge gamble, but it's a little scary for sure. It works out, and so now we have a pretty clear through line. And the thing is, right, with Savior 3, I think we might have been able to piece it together. Is it too late for Shift Gain Valor 1 permanently? I think it might be. Yeah, with Savior 3, we might have... Like, this one, we have to think about how we're going to go about it, basically. How you're going to get through to the end of this run. But I didn't have to hedge my bets too much because I hit, thankfully. This trial is fake. I have a very good piece of advice for you if you're struggling in this game. Stop taking this trial. Reanimate, whatever it is here, just stop taking it. I don't care which one it is. It'll make you a lot stronger. We're not super strong here because of the silence clearing my sweep. It's a little bit tough. And... Everlasting Light, Vengeful Shard, Vengeful Shard. If we just always draw like this, by the way, we're gonna win for sure. If we always draw a Moon Pixie on turn 1, I think we're guaranteed a victory. It is 25 armor. 25 armor, it might be enough actually, because it's 7 times 3. You'd have to kill the 7 times 2, but it's 21, 7. It's close. We just have to put in a bunch of answers, basically, is the theory. You put in a bunch of ways to answer the problem, I think is the best thing to do. Because we're not even fully winning. We're pretty much winning, though. I'm gonna play Calcified Ember. I think you can play Planetarium here, but I'm pretty sure we're winning anyway. So I'm gonna try to save a little HP. Because this Valor on Slay is good. So I'm gonna save what we can. The silence is really annoying. It fucks with me a little bit. Look at these hands, man. 5 Vengeful Shards. Ouch. My HP. Guess I should challenge this guy. Ouch, my health bar. You don't have sweep anyway, so you may as well Conduit. I mean, we're at 110, so it's not that bad. But it is a little annoying, I would say. Planetarium. And then I guess you just go like armor 52, armor 70. This should be fine. Rax, we're doing 470 times 2 quick sweep, so it's all good. Sorry if you thought that me switching off of random into rotating random was going to get us off of the quick sweep lifestyle. Unfortunately, it's ubiquitous. I'm not sorry to say. Do they keep the conduit from Moon Pixie even though we've been silenced? It sort of looks like it, right? Let's see. No, that's from Planetarium. I understand. That's Planetarium's conduit. I get it. Right. Well, good fight. Very nice. Rax, no big deal. I think we should be pretty comfortable to play bottom floor here and just kind of take off. I wish you could put less things in the Jack-in-the-Box. Getting the Jack-in-the-Box on the floor would have been really nice. I think you should play lead Songbird, but we're going to have double... No, I think you shouldn't. It's almost interesting, though. Lunacy? That's a skip. Yeah, maybe if it didn't have the Calcified Ember on it, but I think we just go right. This run has a lot of weirdness to it, I feel. What's the weird things to dislike about it, overall? Wing Steel is the only real way. I mean, Versatile Ember Staff's also okay. But once we get to the Titans, I think we're winning anyway. And I don't think the Versatile Ember Staff does anything until the Titans. So we'll just play Deployable Planetarium. Thank you for your service, Blood-Soaked Arena. Blood-Soaked Arena is a snowball tool, though. It's like I start killing and then I keep killing. It's really hard to snowball on Savagery like that because getting the first kill is really hard. So you want upfront damage here. You want this Moon Pixie, you want Planetarium. You want to be strong immediately and not strong later. Shadow Sheath, kind of interesting. That would be a potential good value play. The problem with Shadow Sheath is I think it hangs my Lunar Priestess. Pretty sure it just kills her. And that matters, because if I low roll at sweep draw, I'd probably die. So I shouldn't take it. I guess we'll just take the Purge. Because Lunar Priestess, she's unassuming, but she's like a guarantee, right? She makes it impossible to misdraw. You always have your sweep. It's really, really good to always have your sweep. And with 80 gold left over, we can go see what I missed. Nothing. Ooh. Yeah, it's a weird one because we go to arms shots just for deployable. I think it's always a little strange. Because like I just hit everything already, so I didn't need it for anything other than deployable. And we have the luxury of bottom floor. Moonlight Glaive. Lunar Priestess, Planetarium. 100 times 2, not too bad. And if I don't draw immediately into my fairy, it's okay. Thank you for the draw. I can tank this gladiator, basically. I can also heroic dive. I did actually take heroic dive with this guy in mind. I wonder if it was better to play just Savior into Phase Blessing. I don't know. Let me calculate this, by the way. 21. 7 is 28. 9, 11, 13. 41 is how much you're tanking from these guys. So actually, plus 20 Selene Acolyte would live the first hit if I didn't see quick. I wonder if it was right to take that. An interesting thing to think about. -4. Too bad. Okay, and then we draw our Moon Sea. And then it's like, oh no, my game is over. Never mind. All good. I like Everlasting Light. You actually might want to put it... Well, it's actually the same, right? It's 4 times 1 or 2 times 2. So, I guess you put it here. Kind of makes no difference. I can Silver Strike that dude. Save some HP. I drew Moon Ritual, which means I get to do 1, 2... And we'll just save HP. I could have ditched these challenges, I guess. But they're nice for the Titans, because you heal Dominion faster. I don't know. I don't have a good read on if this run kills fast enough. I don't know if I need to worry about it. What do I mean? I mean Savagery. Sorry. I don't know if I kill Savagery fast enough. I'm not super confident. Because 649 times 2, but it takes a while to set up. It takes a while to get there. So it's kind of scary. We go Divinity, we go Savior, that's 54 armor. And then we just go Vengeful Shard. Thank you, Wing Steel. Very cool. I may as well now leave this 2 Conduit on the table. 101. Oh, okay. So it's 28 if Seraph's not on the floor, and then it's like 101 if he is on the floor. But also there's more units. You have to do a little calculating every time, for sure. Wouldn't be terrible to just clear my melee weakness on this turn. This Wing Steel was a good take. It is actually good because I need to draw faster to my important cards, to my Moon Pixies, so you have to just kind of take the L, is my feeling. But it does feel bad. Did I cast Selfless Sacrifice a single time? I think it's always been too expensive. Unfortunately, for Selfless Sacrifice. I think it's just always been too much. This Healing Divinity, though, this thing has been... It's been very nice in mitigating the cost of playing the game here. Has it drawn me anything other than Vengeful Shard? I'm not sure. Okay, well, GG. Good fight. That's another Vengeful Shard drop. It's over 50%, so it's not like it's crazy, it's just kind of wild. You know? Shocking. That's what I would call it. Alright, 6 damage taken. We're full HP going into the Titans. As long as nothing horrific happens, I should be okay. I think this is going to be another run of no resets, which is good. I'm going to try my best to not reset anymore. I'm over the spiteful min-maxing period. I want to just kind of do it to see if I can. Now, I am going to sometimes make weird little mistakes, like accidentally misplaying units, right? But I'm trying not to reset battles. I don't really care a ton about undoing turns, especially to save time on math, but like restarting battles to replay different lines is what I want to move away from eventually. Okay, let's play Middle Floor. I think it's a little bit nicer to have an extra turn of scaling overall. I almost put the Moonlit Glaive on the wrong person. That would not have been nice. And in this position, I actually kind of like Jack in the Box in front. I waste a round of Savior. And then I was going to say it's only bad if I double draw Moon Pixies, but you know, it's okay. We can just heroic dive him out of here. It's a good problem, you know? It's nice to miss or to high roll my draw. Even if it's kind of silly. We have plenty of HP to tank here. I do -2 on my draw, which is a little scary because we Pyre Moon Ritual every turn. And that's kind of whatever. I think we're stuck waiting on the dude, right? I think we're stuck waiting on this dude. So I should play challenge Firelight on him just to speed it along. Because Fel is going to have a little trouble staying alive. We can phase Blessing and such. And I know you're like, oh, we're putting up 119 armor. She'll die probably in like, if not the next time she sees Savagery, the time after probably. Hopefully by then we have done enough savioring to be okay. No, Heavenfall is not worth it here. Hit me with the Firelight. See what our draw is. It's Moon Ritual. Meaningless draw. Heavenfall never came through, but Heavenfall wasn't for this fight. Heavenfall was for Seraph. Because if I have to play Heavenfall turn 1 to save my units, it's a good play. Buys you another turn to draw to your actual game plan. Not that I needed it, of course, we got the quick. I think that this run was probably kind of difficult if we didn't draw the quick sweep, though. Hard to say. Maybe I'm just a one-trick man. Maybe I can only play one line. Who knows? Yeah, waiting for Dominion. Another example of a run where Pyre of Entropy's lower attack makes this fight go a little longer, I believe, unless I don't one-tap on Savagery, so it doesn't even make that big of a difference. Actually. I was not correct. I should still challenge up here. It'll be about the same. But this is because of melee weakness, of course. Without melee weakness, this fight would take much longer. Thank you to melee weakness. Could have let this guy go by me, actually. Speeds up the fight a little bit. 25 damage twice? Eat it, nerd. Yeah. Good run, though, overall. I mean, I think that the interesting part of this one is what do you do if you don't have the sweep? Thankfully, we did have the sweep quick, so it was okay. But I think that Seraph could have killed me if I did not hit. I gave myself as many opportunities to hit as possible, so it almost felt like I had to hit something here. I don't know, though. And this is the turn where Savagery kills my whole floor. Oh, not quite. Savior put up enough armor that we live. But yeah, we can't go forever here. It's okay. Next turn is lethal. Here's a heal. We can go pretty close to forever here, actually. And I think I just took like 60 damage to the Titans. I guess for playing a mono floor that goes 9 waves, that's about right. Actually. Yeah. 61 damage mono floor, 9 turns. That's actually about exactly what you would expect. A little higher because of Entropy Pyre, but fine. Overall, I still don't like this Pyre, but I think it's okay, right? Because ultimately, 36 cards, if half of them are... I think Entropy Pyre's strength, actually, let me say it like this. Entropy Pyre has a strength, and the strength is that it's good when you have a specific card you need to draw that you can't deployable, which is basically just Luna Coven. Sometimes banished as well, but the general idea is that this Pyre is... You're going to take extra damage for it, but it's going to guarantee that you draw your important card within 3 turns, right? With a 36 card deck, almost certainly if you have 2 cards in your deck, you're going to draw one of them within 30 turns, or within 30 turns, within 3 turns. Within 30 turns, you're going to get what you want. But yeah, was that a no reset, by the way? I don't actually remember. I'm just curious. Run summary. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, overall, I think that this one's fine. You know, ultimately it is a quick sweeper and it looks boring in the thumbnail, but the number's really big and people love big numbers, so that's cool too. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.